Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and wait, what? No, you are not watching a fake video. I do actually have some Call of Duty 2016 information, which is absolutely ridiculous, considering we're 2 months away from the release of Black Ops 3, and somehow, just somehow, I have managed to gather some bits of information regarding Call of Duty 2016. Obviously, at this moment in time, we have no idea what it could be. We don't know whether it's going to be Ghost 2, Modern Warfare 4, or a completely no IP. We have no clue whatsoever. Now, I do agree with any of you in this comment section who are saying, why are you posting a Call of Duty 2016 news video when we're still 2 months away from the release of Black Ops 3? I completely agree with you. I wasn't going to post this video, but in yesterday's video I mentioned that I had actually found out some information regarding Call of Duty 2016, but I wasn't going to post the information. Instead, I was going to wait until the time was more appropriate. So I was going to wait in maybe January or February next year at the very least for me to post this video. However, after I mentioned that, I mean a ton of you, just an absolute ton of you demanded me to post this video, and when I mean a ton, I literally mean a ton of you wanted me to post this video, which is quite interesting considering Black Ops 3 isn't even out yet, but you're all already excited for the next Call of Duty. I find that quite weird. I guess a lot of Call of Duty players, they're always looking to the future, they always want to know about the next Call of Duties in the future. It's just something which is very different to a lot of other games where people just don't really look to the future as much as Call of Duty fans do. But I do listen to you, I do listen to my viewers and the fans, so I am here posting this video today. But I do agree with any of you who do say that this is just way too early. I never really wanted to post this video, but if you think about it, I'm the only one who actually knows about this information, or at least combined with a few select other people, so it would be pretty stupid for me not to post this video, as if I were to wait too long, someone may beat me to this video and post the information first. So I think it makes sense for me to post this video now, even though it is way too early, just so someone else doesn't post it before me. So how I actually came about finding out this information, well, a couple of days ago I was just looking online, and I was trying to find out some information on the internet about Call of Duty 2016. At the moment there's not much Black Ops 3 news and information coming out at the moment, so I was just interested in Call of Duty 2016. I was just interested in what I could find. Personally, I never thought I would find information of which I could make a video on. But I ended up stumbling along a random Chinese website, which I have actually used in the past to find out information about Call of Duty Online. Now, if you don't know what Call of Duty Online is, it's China's free-to-play Call of Duty, which is a mashup of all the old Call of Duties. It's got things like cyborg zombies in it and things like that. Well, I've used this site countless times to find out information about Call of Duty Online, and it's very accurate. It's never been wrong for that. But it does have quite a bit of information about Call of Duty 2016 on there, which, as I said, not a lot of people know about, since the website's all in Chinese. So pretty much only Chinese people are going to know about the website, and you also have to use Google Translate and stuff like that to actually translate all the text in order to read it. Now, granted, the information that I have found out from the website isn't amazing, it isn't fanatic, it isn't mind-blowing information, but it's the only information we have at the moment. It's not mind-blowing, but at the end of the day, it's still information nonetheless. Now, I'm going to come on to that information in a bit. I found out information about the new improved AI, I found information about some possible people who are going to be in the campaign, and some other stuff like that. But before I jump into that information that I found out from the Chinese website, what I'm going to do at the start of this video is I'm going to briefly overview all of these sort of information that we have at the moment regarding Call of Duty 2016 that is actually official. Now, this information is old information from maybe about 4 months ago, but I just want to cover it at the beginning of this video in case any of you have actually missed out about this information or just don't know about it. So essentially, on the 16th of March, it was actually confirmed that Mark Rubin actually left Infinity Ward, who was the former lead designer, and he also was returning as a multiplayer project director. Well, he actually left Infinity Ward earlier this year in March, And he was the main one. He was the one that you saw on all of the trailers and stuff like that for Call of Duty Ghosts. So this is a big impact, and it will drastically affect Call of Duty 2016 and what the game ends up being. Because in my personal opinion, I think he was one of the main reasons why Call of Duty Ghosts was so bad. Now I know that is pretty harsh to say considering he has now left, but in my opinion, from what I've heard, from what he said in interviews and stuff like that, it does seem like he was one of the main reasons to why that game sucked so bad. Now, he has actually been replaced by Todd Alderman. Now, he was one of the original Infinity Ward team members, and he's worked on such games as Modern Warfare 2. He actually left Infinity Ward in 2010 during the production of Modern Warfare 3 due to sort of a big commercial and controversial event that happened where a lot of the Infinity Ward team members actually left, and then they went on to create Titanfall. Well, anyways, he's now actually returned to Infinity Ward, and he will actually be working on Call of Duty 2016. So what could this switch of roles mean for the future of Call of Duty 2016? Well, Mark Rubin, obviously we all know he was part of the main reason why Ghost flopped. But Todd Alderman, he hasn't really done anything wrong in the past, and it sort of makes me feel like he's going to have a big influence on trying to make Call of Duty 2016 a modern Call of Duty, since he did work on Modern Warfare 1 and also Modern Warfare 2. So I think he's going to have a big impact on Call of Duty 2016, and whether it's either going to be a Ghost 2, a Modern War, or a Modern Warfare 4, and I think he's also going to have a big impact on what time setting the game is. Now, I think the next Call of Duty game in 2016 will be similar to the Modern Warfare series in sort of gameplay style. Now, this could actually mean that it could be a completely new IP or Modern Warfare 4, but I think the gameplay style is going to be very similar to the Modern Warfare series, regardless whether it's a new IP or a Modern Warfare 4, just because of Todd Alderman's presence. I think he's going to impact the game a lot. Okay, so now moving on to the next bit of information. Just bear in mind that all this information that I'm covering at the moment is old information, and it isn't the information I've recently found out. I'll be covering that information at the end of this video, but I just want to quickly summarize all of the information, the official information that we've gotten regarding Call of Duty 2016. So on June the 19th, Activision's CEO actually spoke with Game Informer, and obviously we all know he's Eric Hirschberg, and he spoke to a Game Informer about the possibility of a remastered Call of Duty title happening in the future. Everyone sort of jumped to conclusions and thought, hey, you know what, this could be what Call of Duty 2016 is. I am here to tell you that I have some information, and I am pretty confident Call of Duty 2016 will not be a remastered Call of Duty. Bear in mind, this isn't confirmed, but in an interview with Michael Condrey, who's the head of Sledgehammer, obviously he's not developing Call of Duty 2016, he was the one who worked on Advanced Warfare. He's obviously not developing Call of Duty 2016, but in an interview, he was actually asked about the possibility of remastered titles, and he actually said that there is no previous generation remakes currently in the works of the Call of Duty program. He then said jokingly, maybe there could be, but he just doesn't know about it. So essentially what he's saying is that he has no knowledge of a remastered Call of Duty being in progress. Now, as he said, he's not actually working on Call of Duty 2016, however, he will know when the other developers, or what the other developers are actually creating. If another developer such as Treyarch or Infinity Ward are creating a remastered Call of Duty, Michael Condrey will know about it even though he doesn't work for them. So he does basically confirm there that a remastered Call of Duty won't be happening in Call of Duty in 2016. However, we may see a remastered title in the future years after that, but at the moment it doesn't seem like it's happening in 2016. So unfortunately, I know a lot of people were hoping that maybe we would get a Modern Warfare 2 remake or a Modern Warfare collection. It doesn't seem like that's happening, unfortunately. Or at least not in 2016. Now, currently we have no idea what the time setting or era is going to be in Call of Duty 2016. We don't know whether it's going to be set in the past, whether it's going to be set in the future, or whether it's going to be set in the modern time period. Well, earlier this year, on June the 23rd, 2015, again, Activision CEO Eric Hirshberg was talking, doing an interview, and this was with IGN at E3, and he basically talked about the possibility of the fact that Call of Duty may go back to the World War II era in the future. He said it's certainly possible. That was his exact words. Now, this isn't saying that Call of Duty 2016 is going to be set in World War II, but he's basically saying that it's a possibility. So that doesn't really confirm anything there, but I just thought I would share that within this video. But currently we have no idea what time setting it's going to be. Leave down in the comment section down below, what time setting do you think Call of Duty 2016 is going to be? Personally, I think it's going to be set in the modern time period. However, that's not confirmed, that's just my own personal opinions, but I'd like to know your opinions down in the comment section. Okay, so now is the time of which I'm going to be jumping into the leaked information that I have found out. All of the information that I've been talking about previously within this video hasn't been information that I've recently found out, apart from the Michael Condrey quote. Everything else has just been information that has come out over 2015, and I thought I would share it within this video, but now I'm jumping into the good and juicy stuff. As I said, it's not mind-blowing information, but it is interesting nevertheless. So first of all, let's jump into some campaign information. According to a very accurate source, David Harewood, the English actor who's best known for his roles in Blood Diamond and Homeland, has been rumoured as the lead role for Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty, according to a vetted source close to the matter. Now, a website called Level Save has actually done some research into this subject, and they are a very accurate website. They have a really good track record, and they're really credible, and Level Save has actually confirmed these facts with their sources and is confident in the validity of them. Now, this is just a bit of leaked information, there's nothing confirmed here, but it does seem like David Harewood is actually going to be in the Call of Duty 2016's campaign, and he's not only just going to be in it, he's actually going to be one of the main lead roles. Now, we don't know whether he's going to be a villain or whether he's going to be a protagonist. We'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I do think he's going to be one of the good characters within the campaign. As I said, this is leaked information, so just take this with a bit of a grain of salt. Now, right now on screen, I actually have some promotional images for the Chinese version of Call of Duty 2016. If you did not know, the Chinese version of Call of Duty, they always are published by a different company or a lower down version of Activision, such as Activision Shanghai, and they create different branding. For example, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was actually called Call of Duty 11 in China, and wasn't called Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Well, within China they use different branding, and on screen now you can see some branding for Call of Duty 2016 that's going to be exclusive to China. Now, this doesn't mean anything to us since it's going to be the Chinese version of Call of Duty 2016, but I thought I would share that within this video. Okay, so now we're actually going to be moving on to some official Call of Duty 2016 information. Now, this is some quite interesting information which, as I said, there's not really any videos on at the moment. That was actually posted on the official Infinity website. And essentially on the Infinity Ward website, we obviously don't have much information about Call of Duty 2016 at the moment, but today we actually learned that Infinity Ward will be looking to spice up the multiplayer, offering things even further than in previous titles. A recent careers opportunity posting from Infinity Ward reveals that the studio are looking to give the multiplayer a kick up the backside with some new features and gameplay mechanics. Infinity Ward is seeking an experienced multiplayer designer that is looking to create a gameplay system, game modes and scripted events for an exciting new project, aka Call of Duty 2016. So it does seem like dynamic events will be returning within Call of Duty 2016, like within Call of Duty Ghosts. And next up, it says candidates must have experience with C-style scripting languages and have the ability to think like a programmer, to solve problems and accomplish a vision. Furthermore, you should be comfortable writing script to handle gameplay systems such as basic AI behavior, cooperative mechanics, weapons and scripted sequences. So from that job listing on the Infinity Ward website, it does seem like the Infinity Ward are going to be trying to drastically improve their AI within Call of Duty 2016, both in the multiplayer, i.e. bots, and also within the campaign. And it does seem like there will also be a co-op mode within Call of Duty 2016, whether it means they're going to be continuing with Extinction or whether they're going to create a brand new mode. We're not entirely sure, or maybe they'll even do a co-op campaign like we've seen within Black Ops 3. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, on the Infinity Ward website, Infinity Ward actually listed some requirements that the people applying for the job at Infinity Ward to work on Call of Duty 2016 have to actually meet. Applicants should have the ability to show actual playable levels or gameplay systems that you have personally scripted for an existing title or personal project. So essentially, everyone who is applying for a job to work on Call of Duty 2016 has to have made something in the past, and the requirements are a minimum of 3 to 5 years of game industry experience, knowledge and prior experience with a C-style programming or scripted language, strong game design skills, must be able to intelligently discuss the strengths and weaknesses of recent games and be able to list techniques used to make fun FPS combat. So essentially what they're saying there is that applicants must be able to see, faults in prior games. So essentially they're trying to fix things that were wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts and any other previous titles and try to improve on them. They also said they are looking for people to create and refine gameplay mechanics. They're looking for someone with a passion with first-person shooters, console or PC. So it does seem like they will be trying to create a better PC port than they have done in previous years. Infinity Ward have always created really bad PC ports. It's usually Treyarch who create the better ones, but the fact that they have actually listed that they're looking for specifically PC-enabled game coders does seem like they're going to be focusing a little more on PC this year. They also said they're looking for someone who have the ability to collaborate well with your team. They're also looking for someone to prioritize and meet deadlines. They're looking for someone to communicate progress with the lead designer well and frequently. They're looking for someone with prior experience with ID Tech / Radiant. So once again, it's hinting that they're going to be trying to focus more on the PC port, obviously because that is to do with computers. And next up, they said they're looking for someone who has experience with multiplayer debugging experiences and plus. Now they also have put up a second career ad on the Infinity Ward website, and the second career ad also hints that the multiplayer will feature an improved bot AI that will be presentable amongst new game mode mechanics and playable modes. So it does seem like within Call of Duty 2016 there's going to be quite a few new game mechanics. Now I'm just hoping to God that doesn't mean a new movement system. I'm hoping it just means something else. But there is going to be new game mechanics within Call of Duty 2016, but obviously that's expected. Every Call of Duty has new game mechanics, but we don't really know what they are at the moment. They also said on Infinity Ward's website, they said they're currently seeking AI engineer in the Woodland Hills CA area. The ideal candidate will have 3 or more years of experience in a similar role. And again, they put some more requirements for this second job listing. They said 3+ years of experience in games, military simulation or real-time AI. They're also looking for 1+ ship titles working as an AI engineer for games. They're looking for someone with experience crafting single-player AI and or multiplayer bot AI. They're looking for someone with strong design sensibilities and outstanding communication skills. They're looking for someone with a staunch work ethic and high personal standards of quality. They're looking for someone who works in a team to actually produce extended AI systems. They're looking for someone to collaborate with designers to create new AI behaviors for single player. They're looking for someone to extend their multiplayer AI to handle new mechanics and playable modes. They're looking for someone to collaborate with animators to craft realistic AI animation in both combat and storytelling scenarios. They're looking for someone to contribute creatively to our AI and gameplay design. They're also looking for someone who has desirable preferences with architecting or significant extending an AI design framework. They're looking for someone who's worked on a previous AI FPS title. They're looking for someone who has fluency in 3D vector and matrix math. They're looking for someone with modern animation techniques and who is able to blend trees. So they're trying to make it a bit more realistic. Hopefully the colours in Call of Duty 2016 are a lot brighter than in Ghost. They said they're looking for someone who has play control logic. They're looking for someone who has rigid body kinematics. They're looking for someone who has networked game logic, and they're also looking for someone who has an extended established code base. So going off of what we have just heard there from Infinity Ward's job listing, it appears that Infinity Ward are truly attempting to bring a fresh approach to the aging franchise. Scripted events were first introduced properly with Ghost, allowing the maps to alter themselves, offering up a bit of space and variety to the multiplayer offerings, and this is going to be returning within Call of Duty 2016 as shown by the job listing. It seems like Infinity Ward are going to be working hard on creating new gameplay mechanics, new weapons and more. But overall, from that entire job listing, the most prevalent thing that it seems like Infinity Ward are going to be really working hard on to get right within Call of Duty 2016 is their AI system. From the job listings, almost every single pointer and requirement was to do with AI. So they're going to be drastically improving the co-op AI, the campaign single player AI, and also the bots AI within multiplayer. So that's going to conclude today's video. That's all of the information I have at the moment regarding Call of Duty 2016. As I said, it's nothing groundbreaking. We've just got small little bits of information about the campaign, the AI, and some other various new mechanics and things like that. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're on here for latest and greatest advanced warfare and blockchain news and content scenarios. Thanks for watching, and bye.